Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. One down, and stepping in for the Yankees, Joshua Anderson. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
One down, base is empty. Into center. Rodriguez settles under it, makes the grab, and there are two outs. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And at second with one away, Julio Rodriguez. Up next for the Mariners.
Julio Rodriguez.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Drops into the glove, two away.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now here is Cedane Rafaela. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around third. Relay throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, this is what you've got to do. You've got to try to score on the 2-out hit to the outfield, but outstanding execution on the relay home. Had to be almost perfect to make it close, and that's exactly what it was. Inning over. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that one almost hit him. Yankees up by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And another ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And that one missing low.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. So now 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
1 run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Runner on the go. Pitches low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Rip to third. Whips it to Moore. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Yankees 3 and the Mariners nothing.
The catcher, number 34.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one misses. 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The count 2-1. Up the middle, Urias. Toss the second. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Yankees 3 and the Mariners nothing. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Jahmai Jones. Swung on, popped up left side.
You got it.
Anderson makes the grab. 2 down.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Base is empty with 2 away. Joshua Anderson stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge.
Hey, your turn now. No one's better.
And the right-hander deals. And another ball. Action in the pen down there. Nick Wickren up and loosening in the pen. Stanton checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Two outs. Castro over to first, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special on my essence, I'm a boo.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
Stepping in, Joshua Anderson.
The catcher, Joshua Anderson.
Come on, big guy. Hey, now.
That's in there, and it's 0-1. Line drive. Rodriguez makes the grab, and that's the inning. Yanks held in check. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Like you can. Come on.
The catcher, number 34, Joshua Anderson.
Swing at a foul straight back.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that's outside, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Off the plate inside, and it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Next offering misses down and away. On the ground. Sends it to first. Now 2 away.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day.
Man at first with 1 gone. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Hauls it in, 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Luis Urias. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Smoked in the left, base hit. Now a long throw home. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We played 4. It's the Mariners 1, and the Yankees nothing.
The catcher, number 34, Joshua Anderson.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that gives Aaron Judge a chance to hit with 2 out.
Now batting.
Here comes Aaron Judge. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
1-2 now. And there's a ball. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Flares it into the outfield. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mariners 1 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, number 46.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Joshua Anderson, 1 for 3.
Joshua Anderson.
Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Stanek appears to be getting loose. Baraki, the power lefty, up as well. And here it comes. On the ground to the left. And it's through for a hit. Lead runner around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Willie Adames stands in. And here's a 3-2. That one blasted deep to right. Jones going back. And he brings it into the warning track. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they take a 2-run lead.
India.
And now Luis Urias.
The shortstop, Luis Urias.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Next pitch is downstairs.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
So the tying run at second. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hoffman is just 1 strike away.
2-2.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Anderson with a mediocre showing in this one.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
Joshua Anderson stepping in now for the Yankees.
Joshua Anderson.
Come on in. Let her fly, let her fly.
Castillo back to work. Foul ball there. Castillo, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Willie Adames stands in. Here's a 1-1. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Castillo will look to first. Anderson dives back in safely. No score here in the second. Righty delivers. Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Safe at second, and that was not close.
The second baseman,
Jonathan India at the plate. And at second. Now one missed. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And here's the first baseman, Joey Meneses.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And the righty deals. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Jones going back, and it's gone. Home run. His second of the year. It's 2-0.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
One gone, runner at first. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Up next for the Yankees,
Here we go.
the catcher.
Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That misses. 1-0. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Raleigh right there to make the grab. And that is that. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Be my addiction. Show me what I'm missing. Show me how you listen. This is my addiction. I know that I'm listening.
The catcher, number 34, Joshua Anderson.
In the air, left field. And that's the third out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Yankees 3. No outs. Runner at first. Down to third baseman, Zach McKinstry. He's 0 for 1. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, safe.
With that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Now it's going to be Cal Raleigh. Jones, the lead runner at second. McKinstry at first. One gone. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Now the base is loaded.
Back at T-Mobile Park, we go to the 8th, and here is Joshua Anderson. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Looking to get the tying run on base. Way out front for strike two.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Right-hander kick steals.
3-2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And the pitch. This to third, and that one handled. Whips it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Dylan Moore.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Bounce to the right side. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they lead by 2.
Refusing to go away quietly. He's up to triple digits with that save. 100 for his career now, and he's become an artist when it comes to closing out ball games.